Hello, you guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, today I'm gonna go through my fitness journey, basically, why I wanted to become a trainer and why I stopped being a fitness trainer. It's a long story that I'm gonna keep short and concise so you won't waste any time, but probably you could get some benefits and start not making my mistakes that I used to make. First of all, I was a pretty fattish kid, so having some fat because I was eating crap and not even moving. So I was the kind of child that stays 24 hours into her chair and drawing. I was a pretty not introvert because I don't think I was very introvert, but I like to sit a lot rather than moving, and that's not very good, especially because I was eating crappy food. Nonetheless, no, no, nonetheless, and that is why I had to do some physical activity and started trying all different kind of sports, like from volleyball, basketball, swimming, and what else did I do? Tennis, but just like two classes, I think. None of that was working. Everybody in my village was doing volleyball, so I said, okay, I'm just gonna be another one in the volleyball team, right? Apparently, team sports were not something for me. It was freaking stressful to be there and to feel responsible for the outcome of the match if you were doing a mistake. So for me, it was not the kind of definition that I had for sport and enjoying your time while you were doing sport. So since it wasn't relaxing, then I decided, okay, I'll just go to the gym, go to some fun dance classes in which if you don't make the right move, you don't hurt the outcome of the match, everything cool. That was my thing then. I really enjoyed doing Zumba and stuff like that, which kept my motivation high and my spirits well set. Cool. Then I started with the weightlifting part, which was kind of harsh at the beginning, but very challenging. And I was always looking at trainers from Australia, like Kyle Sines was a very big influence on my fitness journey, actually. And I took her program and started practicing on myself together with the combination of a right diet, and that really changed my physicality, and I really saw the difference. So I was pretty happy about it and decided to share. So when I was at university, I always had this passion of being a coach and a trainer. So while I was training there, I kind of had this idea, okay, I also want to engage with other people and train them. So remember preparing the flyers and setting them up in different places at the university. And like that, I kind of got an audience, and some people came and trained with me, and they really enjoyed it. And we kept doing it for a while. Um, but university was stressful. I couldn't completely give to that project so much. Therefore, it was lasting the university period, not more. Later on, I still had this big passion. I was keeping on following different fitness trainers on Instagram and really admiring them. And this is why, when after my university journey and after landing a job in Germany, I went to the local gym here in Germany and then saw these less meals courses. Probably you guys know less meals is like fitness groups, trainings, different kinds like cycling, body pump, so with weights, balance, which is more like yoga, which definitely I'm not a yoga person, as you can probably tell. And together with that, there was a high intensity interval training program, which of course I loved because for me it was the hardest. And the hardest in my mind is the better. I want to have that challenge and I want to face it and I want to win it. That's my kind of mentality. Therefore, I just went up straight almost every day after work, training as crazy. Of course, because when I get obsessed about something, I really want to make it work. So I just went for it and then applied for the course of becoming a trainer, got the certification. So I was basically officially a trainer and started training at the local gym. What I'm not telling here, you guys, is that I was having a 9 to 5. And then this was the extra that I was doing after work. So basically, I was leaving the house at 7 a.m. and coming back at 11 p.m. and never having the time to really eat proper cooked food. And that influenced directly my digestion and my metabolic system, and the fact that I started having swallowing problems in the stomach area. And yeah, that was crazy because it was never happening to me. And then I realized how much important is the way we eat and what we eat, especially when and how. Like when, how, and what, together with the quantities, of course. So what I was doing, and I this is a big mistake that for my body was not right. Of course, I cannot say if that's the right thing for you. Every one of us is different, so I'm not here to give any kind of suggestions. I'm here just to share my story, and if that can bring more help to anybody listening, then I'm very grateful for this opportunity. So basically, what I was doing at my 9 to 5, I was very nervous, so I was snacking all the time. And the fact that will bring, after all these snacks in the mid morning, for instance, that will bring to lunch with no hunger. But I had the lunch with myself, and that was the break, so I had my lunch. Then I knew that later I would have to go to the gym, and I needed some extra energy, so I was keep snacking it. Arriving to the gym with a full stomach, which was very bad for the training. I always suggest to train with the empty stomach because it's kind of the best for the performance of the training itself. And after the gym session, when I was coming here at home late at night at 11, I was feeling hungry. So basically, I realized that I was never giving a break to my stomach and my digestion. So this is why it was so detrimental for my digestive system. And when I started noticing that, together with the fact that I was not eating cooked veggies, so only salads and like raw stuff, so not cooked, and that was very bad for me. And after I started changing my diet a lot, only after 3 to 4 months, I think, I saw again the difference. So I started feeling better, and only with the way I was eating, and of course, when I was eating. So, at the current moment in which I'm recording this video, actually, I'm doing intermittent fasting. So, I normally eat at 10, from 10 till 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., and that's it. That's my window to eat, right? Of course, I'm not always so strict. Sometimes, even if it goes 1 hour after, it's still okay. And I try to eat a lot of cooked veggies and, if possible, soups. But yeah, basically, that was the game changer for me because it made me even sharper. So, this intermittent fasting helps also my way of reasoning, and the fact that I really feel way better and way more energized. And yeah, I'm here to actually suggest, at the beginning it's very hard. I remember when starting it was psychological hard exercise, right? Because we're just used, but when we realize that actually what we are used is just an habit, and our brain sends the signals, hey, you're hungry, but probably you're just thirsty. It's not that you're hungry, like, have you drank enough water? Ask yourself that kind of question before eating that thing that you think you're craving. Because the moment we start like having control of our brain and the way we think, and to understand what we actually feel, then everything is going to change if, of course, we take actions accordingly. So yeah, that was a bit of my wrap up of my experience with being a trainer, and why at the end I decided to stop, because I really needed more time to take care of what I was eating and to keep it slower, like to train more for myself. I always was the kind of person that likes to give, so this is why I really enjoyed being a trainer, because I really liked making the difference in other people's trainings life. But I just realized that wasn't possible with the things that I was going on, and I was basically hurting myself like that. So that wasn't the right way to give, I think. And this is why I decided to stop. I still train, right? So I'm still a fitness passionate, but I decided to kind of take a break from the extreme. So, yeah, that is a bit of my story, and I hope it gave you value and it can help on your future decisions. So, don't forget, if you found value, to like and subscribe for more videos like that. And see you. Have a nice one.